Hey, 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 let's talk work ethics. Work ethics. Your work ethics, my work ethics. How might our work ethics, huh, how might our work ethics affect our day to day operations in our business? I'm going to talk a little bit to today's Monday's mindset, my friends. I hope you're hearing me okay. I'm still having that voice issue. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about how we actually approach our job. This is our job, our business, right? And how does that actually help us out or not help us out, right? So, work ethics, I'm sure you hear that word floating around all the time. Your work ethics, your work ethics, your work ethics. Let's check in and see what does that look like for you. What does that look like for me? So, if you're going to be joining me live, let me know where you're joining from. And if you're going to be watching the replay, let me know where you're watching the replay from. I'd love to come back and give you a shout out. Today, we want to look at our work ethics. It's Monday's mindset. And for those of you who have not met me before, my name is Yvette Guerrero, and I come to you live in this community every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We talk personal development on a Monday mindset because we feel like if we can take care of us, then we can take care of everything else. When we are okay, then the things that we actually have to do and the people that surround us and all of that is going to be okay. So we deal with ourselves on Monday. Wednesdays and Fridays, we talk social media strategies or tips and tools. Okay, so I'm here primarily to help those who are looking to take their business online, home based business owners, network marketers, direct sellers, social sellers, all those and more who want to take their business online. I'm here to help you to use the proven strategies of social media, to leverage those strategies so you can take your business online, maintain your business, grow your business, right? Online, right here, and get a thriving business. So you're gonna be able to take care of your leads and your sales and so on. If you do the right thing here online, right? If you do the right thing, if you don't do the right thing, then of course you probably get shut down and booted off, or nobody looks at you. But we want to leverage what works, proven strategies that work actually. And then if we do those things, or if we apply those principles, the skills and those things that we talk about here, you're bound to have a growth in your business. All right, so today is work ethics, my friends. What is your work, does your work ethics look like? When we talk about work ethics, what are we actually talking about? How, if we do it right and if we have a great work ethics, how can that help you in your business? And if you have not so great work ethics, how can that help you or not help you in your business? It's so important for us to turn the camera on ourselves because we expect from others. What are we expecting from ourselves? So it is important to look at ourselves every once in a while. Do that, as a matter of fact, daily. Check up on yourself. What am I doing? Am I doing the right thing? Am I treating my business like a business, or is it just an hobby? And a lot of us start off with the hobby situation. Yeah, we love to do this, we love to do that. We want to lose weight, so we get those weight loss products. We want to look, fancy, so we get those facial products. And we love that. But then afterwards, we decided we want to turn it into a business. So we don't look at it from a business perspective. We treat it like it's a hobby because we just want to have fun. But a business is different from a hobby. Now, I like to cook, I like to sew, I like to play outdoor games and so on. I do those for recreation. I like to um do entertain folks, I that's recreation. Those are like things I like to do. Those are my hobbies. But I love to work my business. Now, my business is different from the hobby. My business is serious business because that's where I'm looking to make my little moolah, right? I make my money from so I can take care of the other stuff that I want in my life and create a lifestyle that I need. Okay, money is okay, but people talk about money. that, oh, you just talk about money. Yes, we all talk about money, because money, we use money to get the things we need for to take care of our desires and our wants and satisfy other areas of our life. It's not of the money, it is the use of the money. It's what the money is used for. Okay, so you go online and you try to buy some things at Amazon, and when you get to the shopping cart, you just say, Amazon, just deliver those. No, you go to the next page, which requires your credit card information or your debit card information. You got to pay your money. And then Amazon goes on to say, thank you for your purchase. But they also go on to verify that and make sure your money is delivered into their account before you get your stuff. So don't feel bad when we talk about money. We're going to talk about money a little more extensively one day, because some folks don't like to talk about money. But money is okay. Now, we talk about work ethics today. Remember, today is Monday's Mindset. Want to set the stage for the week. We're talking about work ethics. So, what does your work ethic look like? Work ethics, and everybody's going to be different. Okay. What we talk about here is not set in stone. We talk about stuff that actually work. I talk about stuff that actually work for me. I talk about stuff that other people say work for them. So now you've got to develop what works for you. Use follow adopting some of these principles that we're going to talk about, adopting some of the other things that you hear people talk about, and you frame your own narrative around all of that. You try it out, you test it out, you evaluate it. Oh, that doesn't work for me, this works for me. So you hold on to what works for you, and um you frame your own positions based on what works for you. So your work ethics is going to be looking really differently from mine. Also, depending on what you want to get out of your business. Now, if you want to treat it like a hobby, then your work ethics is going to be different from a lot of us who are treating our business like a business. So I'm going, yeah. So, what is a work ethic? People talk about work ethic. What is work ethics? It's just moral principles. It's just some set of behaviors that people operate by, right? And our rules. When we go to the job, or when all of us used to do that 9 to 5, or still doing that 9 to 5, or hoping to do that 9 to 5, or 2 to 10, or whatever your shift is, 11 p.m. to 7 a.m., whichever your shift is, we go into the job and there's a set of rules. There's a set of guidelines that we have to abide by. They're not asking us if you accept the job, you accept those guidelines with the job, those procedures, or those rules and regulation. Those, once you accept the job in the organization, you accept, you raise your hand, or you agree to work alongside whatever those rules and regulations are. So along with your job description and all of that, so that you accept those, right? So what is the difference between the going to the job, working the job, as against you in your business setting your rules and regulations and abiding by them? See, we know they talk about the employee mindset and the employer mindset, and that's something we're going to visit one day, because a lot of us, I would talk to a lot of people. It takes a while for you to get out of the employee mindset. We go to the job and we work our butts off for them, but we really don't work our butts off for our business. No, that's a problem right there. But I know it is a growth, it's a process, and we got to get out of that and recognize when we become an entrepreneur that we are in business for ourselves. And so we've got to set the agenda, and we've got to follow the agenda. How else we're going to be able to duplicate, or how else we're going to be able to train other leaders like ourselves? So our work ethics taking all of that. Okay, so once we set that up, we go, and we go with the attitude and with the behavior and with this determination that this is in order. How am I going to conduct myself on my job, right? Do the same thing for your job at home. Now, yes, I know it's hard to work from home when you got the kids crying, the dishes to wash, the clothes, everything is right in front of you. It's not like it's a slam dunk thing. It's different. But we've got to develop our work ethic around what our little dwelling, right? Yeah, just like we used to step out of the house and leaving those things and not doing them. We go to the 9 to 5 because that's where we make our money. We come home, then we take care of that. And sometimes we've got to set an order of how we do things when we work at home so that at least we're going to get them done, but we're also going to work our business. So you've got to have some discipline, which is number one. We've got to have some discipline in framing our work ethic, especially those of us who work from home. I'm telling you because I know it. Because sometimes, and you don't feel, oh my goodness, I got this to do, that to do. I'll go do the laundry that's on my break time. When I take my break time from in front of my computer or from my work, I go and do laundry. And sometimes you might be there and that you take a longer time than you normally. So we've got to watch that too. So that I fill in those gaps. I would make dinner or start dinner, or I would tidy somewhere, maybe the check out the bathroom or whatever. But I put fill in my gaps with those chores so that I can still find time to work my business. And if I don't want to fill in those gaps with the chores, I take that time. I maybe lean back in my chair and get me a nice little doze, or maybe walk outside and get me some fresh air, or maybe just just read a book, or just close your eyes and just do some meditation and whatever in my break time. But I come back to my business when it's time. And that's why we have to set a DMO, our daily method of operation. That helps us to kind of close in a little bit more and be more disciplined, because we have set up our task based upon the time when we want to do it and how long we want to do it. And so we know that, okay, if I go to on my break time, which may be 30 minutes, and I want to put in a load of clothes in the washing machine, sort some clothes, or maybe grab the clothes and take it wherever. I know I only have 30 minutes. I'm going to work by that 30 minutes. So by the time I'm through with whatever I got to do, there might be a laundry in the washing machine. Now, maybe later on when I'm finished working, that might get in the dryer, because I got to stick to my 30 minutes, then come back to my desk or whatever I need to do. And then, yeah. And then and so we've got to be disciplined. And I know it's hard because some days I really don't want to do the laundry, or I don't want to make dinner, or I just so lazy that I don't even want to do anything. But we've got to have the discipline. On those days, I remember when I used to go through my 9 to 5, whether I feel like it or not, when my clock alarm goes off at 5 o'clock, I got to get up. I can't hit the snooze button because if I hit the snooze button, I'm going to be late. I got to get up. I got to get ready. I got to leave the house by 5:30, quarter to 6, because I got to be at my workstation at 6. Now, that's when I was working close to home. Now, when I went farther away from home, yeah, I still had to be there at 6 o'clock. So guess what? I had to adjust my time waking up at 4:30 because I need to take care of some things before I go, and I got to drive about 40 minutes. So I got to work those times in. So I've got to leave the house so I have my driving time and get there at least 10 minutes before or so. Sometimes things might happen on the road. It could be traffic, it could be congestion, it could be somebody, accident. You never know. So you've got to give yourself enough time and space. And that's why we do a DMO. That's why we list our task. Everything, lunchtime, break time, bathroom time, everything, got to set it up, because you've got to handle it tight. If you don't, and be disciplined enough to follow it. Because if you don't, you're gonna run in problems, my friends. I'm telling you, because I've been down that road. You just work, you come nearly willy nilly and just do it. No, you've got to have your office hours, 10 to 2, 11 to 1, whatever it is, 2 hours, 12 to 2. You work your business in those times. So your work ethic has to be strong. And what makes it strong? You've got to be disciplined. And I know, yeah, people don't like to talk about discipline because they feel like, oh, you're trying to control me or you're trying to. No, I'm not trying to control anybody. I'm just trying to say, if if you're not disciplined enough to obey your rules and that you set for your business, then who is going to obey the rules that you set for them? So we are going to lead by example. We got to build our business. If we say we're going to make these things at 4 o'clock, and if you can't make it at 4 or 3, then you do it another time. But you've got to do it. The business, the work got to go on. And so that's number one. So we're just going to do two today because it's a whole lot and everybody has their own. Two that I find that really works for me, I'm going to share it with you. So one is discipline. Every day, work your business an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever you got, 15 minutes. Every day, work your business. There comes the consistency. Number two, every day do something in your business. Never let a day go by and you do not do anything in your business. So you might have a great DMO, you might have a great activities list, and everything is great, but some things are going to happen on some days and you might not get to work it according to how you set it up. But every day we need to be consistent in working our business. It's, remember, it's your business and it's my business. Remember, we went into business for ourselves, right? We want to be entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs work their business in season, out of season. There's no break time. There's no, you know what I'm saying? But we still got to have a little discipline. We don't want to get burnt out. We don't want to neglect our family and all of that good stuff. So we have got to get organized. See, that contributes to the results that we intend to get from our business. See, when we set it up and we work it like a business, so the consistency, the discipline, we're gonna get bound to get results. So if you wanna work your, set your business up online and work it, build it online and get the leads and the sales and get the freedom without actually losing your mind. These are some of the things that we have to do, or we should do, or it is suggested that we do. Good work ethics or strong work ethics will help you in working your business and treating it like a business. Get out of the hobby stage, right? Get out of the hobby mindset and get into the professional mindset that your business, it is an authentic business. Whether it's network marketing, social selling, direct sales, you name it, it is an authentic business. And once it's set up right, you can get the desires that you want from it and create some serious lifestyle, right? So, but we've got to do right. So, well, work ethics got to be strong. So that's what I have for you today. If you want to operate your business in a professional manner, then you've got to set the ground rules and follow them. So discipline and consistency. Remember to follow me here at Yvette Guerrero Online. We got lots more stuff to come. But remember to go ahead and go to my website, YvetteGuerrero.com, and there are opportunities there. Go to my Linktree, Yvette Guerrero, and there are opportunities there as well. But there's one opportunity I'd like to offer you specifically today, and I'll drop that in the comments when the video is posted. Go ahead and click on that and see. Go ahead and opt into that page so you can get some much more meat to the bones for what I do. Okay, you take care of yourself, everybody. I'm still working on my voice. I'm hoping that I'll be able to get through this season and actually, get back my normal voice and sound normal. I'm telling you. But anyway, take care, everybody. Today's your Monday's Mindset. Your work ethics matter. Don't forget. All right. Go ahead, crush it in your business, set up your agendas, do whatever you need to set up and go ahead and exercise a lot more discipline and be more consistent. Okay, take care, everybody. Bye bye.